When some men say, what do women bring to the table in marriage? What do they actually mean? Do they mean a woman coming into the marriage to share 50-50 with them and every other thing to share responsibilities with them? Or is something else? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Cynthia Okoroji. To my returning subscribers, you guys are the real MVPs. And if you're just coming across my channel for the first time, please do well to subscribe, like, and share this video as we dive into our topic. Sorry guys, I'll be doing this video today with my little man. He's not allowing me to drop him, so just stay calm, listen to what we have to say. So let's dive into today's topic. What do men mean by what do women bring to the table in marriage? I know some men that don't want their wives to work. They just want their wife to be at home and take care of the home front. Some believe that if their wife is working and she starts earning money, she won't give them the maximum respect they deserve. So in that case, they don't want their wives to work. They want their wives to be at home. While for some men, they believe their wife should work. They want their wife to work. Not because they want anything, they want their wife to bring money to the house, but they want their wife to be empowered. They want their wife to live out their full potential. They want their wife to be gainfully employed. While we have some other men who just want a partner that will contribute 50-50 in the marriage. They want a partner. What they mean by a woman bringing something to the table is a woman should work and bring money home for all the expenses of the house. Don't get me wrong. I am not saying a woman cannot support her home. I am not saying a woman should not support her husband. Any woman that loves you as a wife should know that she is supposed to support her husband. After all, for those of us who are Christians, we know that the Bible said women are helpmates. So you're supposed to help out, especially when you know that your husband is trying, or maybe he's having some difficulties in the finances, or on your own you can just want to just support him because you're seeing his efforts for the growth of the family. That's basic. Any woman that loves you will do that. You expect a woman to work, come back home, take care of the kids, clean the house, cook your food, satisfy you, and still do 50-50 pay bills with you. Then for you, as a man, you're supposed to just go and work and come back home and do nothing. And you think that's fair? It's not fair. I know some people, some men that will say, no, they cannot marry any woman that has nothing to bring to the table, that has nothing to offer. Whoa. That's the wrong mentality for me. That should not be the yardstick of measuring who you want to marry or not. Any woman that cares for you as a wife, that loves you as a wife, will want to support you, especially if she's seen your efforts, that you're being you're trying your best. She will always want to support you. But for you to say, what do women bring to the table? Excuse me, women bring a lot to the table. Giving birth alone is not child's play. Trust me. Because for me to have given birth now, like, is really crazy. Before I used to imagine what women go through, but right now I know firsthand what women go through just to bring forth a child to this world. So many women lose their life in the process. So many women come down with a lot of sicknesses just to bring forth a child to this world, that at the end of the day, will be your child, is your child, will answer your name. I think that's a lot. And this is not me in any way trying to encourage women not to do something for or support the family. As a woman, before you became a mother or before you became a wife, you are a human being. God created you with potentials. God did not just create you to come to this world and just be a mother or just be a wife. You have more. There's more to you. You're supposed to live out your full potential. You're supposed to be everything God wants you to be. So you don't need to wait for any man to tell you you need to work because you need to bring something to the table. No. If you want to work, or you are supposed to work because you went to school, you want to work and enjoy your labor, your years in school. Be productive. Be everything God wants you to be, not because a man is saying you have to bring 50-50. Like for some of us who are abroad here, you know fully well that it's not really easy most times for just one person to be working because the bills in abroad is so much. Okay? So it's only ideal or okay for any woman that loves you and you are in good standing with your partner. She should know, or she will know, that she needs to support too. She needs to support the family, because for one person it's going to be difficult to meet up all the bills. That's a different case. But for you to make it mandatory that any woman that is coming, or any woman that you must get married to, must bring something to the table, must have something to offer you. If she doesn't bring anything to the table, you can't marry her, blah blah blah. Excuse me. Even the Bible, for the Christians who read their Bible, knows that the Bible said any man that cannot take care of his family is worse than an infidel. So it's your responsibility to take care of your family. It's your responsibility to man up, and your wife's responsibility to help you. Because trust me, if it said everybody should, if you want to go the 50-50 way, I don't think you can survive it, like do all the things that women do. You see some men, they appreciate the efforts of their wives, and you see their wife reciprocate it. Life is give and take. You can't reap where you did not sow. Because you feel, because some people feel they are doing a woman a favor, or you're doing a man a favor by marrying them. No. I want to believe this thing is supposed to be a mutual thing. You love the person loves you, you guys decided to get married. So it should not be a thing of what the woman is bringing to the table or whatnot. So it's this long time controversy of people, some men, I emphasize on some men, saying they want a woman that will bring something to the table, a woman that will not bring her shared salary with you, doesn't love you, doesn't do. No, shouldn't be that way. Because trust me, if you want to go the 50-50 way, a lot of men will not be able to stand it. So please, it's very important, because what do some men want? I know some women that want to work, they want to do something, but their men will say no. They want them to be at home. For what they are scared of, what are they scared of? I don't know. And some of them are scared of not being respected when the woman start earning money. But I don't think a woman should disrespect or will disrespect you when you're playing your role perfectly well as a husband. And any woman that loves you will always support you, unless she doesn't love you. That's just the truth. Unless, I don't know whatever reason that made you guys get married, but if a woman does not love you, trust me, she's not going to support you. She has her agenda of being in that marriage, and she's not going to support you. But any woman that loves her man will see his efforts and love to support. Any woman that knows and values her marriage and values her man will not always wait for the man to do everything in the house. That's just the basic truth. But it's some women that don't care, or they just feel they don't love this person, or whatever is his responsibility to provide. They will not do anything. They will not do anything because they don't value you, or maybe you're not living up to the role as the husband. Because this matter is really annoying, because I just saw some posts or saw some people saying, some men saying a woman has to bring something to the table. Yeah, a woman, what a woman needs to bring to the table is peace of mind, to give you peace of mind. To be the wife you want her to be. To take care of the home front, take care of you and the children. Then offer you a support, offer you good advice, offer you her prayers. That's what you should look out for as a man in a woman, not a woman that will come and share responsibilities with you. Because even the world we are living in today, you see a lot of women working. They work and still come back home and do all the chores, take care of the children and all that. But some men still don't appreciate it. Staying at home taking care of a child alone is a full-time job. That's why I appreciate Italy. As in, I don't know about other countries, but I'm sure of Italy. They compensate women for giving birth, because they know the pains and the trouble of bringing forth a human being. My experience during pregnancy really made me respect women the more. Because it's not easy. Some people go there and lose their life. They don't come out alive. Some people go there and come down with serious sickness that they cannot manage. I know a lady that went to give birth and came out with kidney failure, came out with one paralyzed. Just because she wants to bring forth a child for you. And you have the mind to ask what a woman brings to the table. Come on. Come on. It's not right. It's not, I don't think it's nice. Because you give birth to daughters too. Is that what you want somebody to tell your daughter what she's bringing to the table? Me, I will always say it. A woman should not feel because she's married and just sit down and don't want to fire up her potentials or be everything that God wants her to be. There is more to you. Don't just feel because you're married, you just want to sit down and you don't want to do anything with your life. That's on you. But it shouldn't be because a man says you need to bring something to the table. No, that shouldn't be why a woman should work. A woman should work to be able to, for tomorrow, maybe when the man is not around, when the man is not to be found, she can stand. She can stand and take care of the children without looking for anybody's help outside. That's what men should look at. That's what men should empower their wives for. Not for them to come and be sharing 50-50 expenses with them. You know? Some men won't even know how much you're being paid before they get married to you. Hello? No, now. For me, I think you're looking for a business partner, not a wife. Someone who will share responsibilities with you. As I said before, and I'll say it again, I am not saying a woman cannot support her husband. What I'm saying is the man should not make it a mandatory thing that is going to be 50-50. What, for instance, the man earns more than the wife, so he will bring 50 and she will bring 50. I heard a story about a woman that works. She's a nurse. She works, and every time she finishes, as in she collects her salary, she gives it to her husband, all of it. I'm not saying whatever rocks their boat, I don't know, I won't say it's wrong or whatever, but the man was not even appreciative of all that. You see, a woman, like I said, a woman that loves you will go extra for you. For me, I feel she was doing it out of love and respect for her husband. She gives him everything of her salary. If she wants to make her hair or do anything, he is the one that will give her money from her salary, from the sweat. She works morning shift, night shifts, and collects the salary and drops for her husband. Whatever works for them or whatever worked for them. But trust me, it's not working anymore. Because she has left the marriage. Because she saw that the man was just manipulating her. If she brings a good suggestion for them to grow the family together, the man puts it down. Because he collects her salary. You know? So you see, sometimes some people can do something and think somebody is a fool. But when she got it up to this place, she left him. Because at the end of the day, he's just, instead of bringing her up, he's breaking her down, he's draining her. Some women might not complain, but when it gets up to a level for them, they will just move out. They will just leave you. And at the end of the day, the people will say, women this, women that, they cannot stay in husband's house. But they don't know what the woman has been passing through. Because of some selfish men. I was listening to some people like, the way they are sounding. Women do this, women do that, women bring this, women don't know now. What is it? A woman will support you when you're playing your part as a man. And as I said before, everybody has his good and bad side. You might meet some women that are not so nice, and as I said, maybe she doesn't love you. Or if she's stingy, even if she loves you and she's stingy, some people are actually stingy to themselves too. But I don't see any reason why I should be earning money and I want to buy something for my kids and I'll have to say it must be my husband when I can afford it. So is it only my husband that buys things for my kids? I should be able to see something and buy for my kids. Or see something that is good for the house and buy. Maybe if it's way above my budget also, I can just ask the husband to add on. You know? Or my husband is not earning much or having some difficulties in his finances. I should be able to know that, okay, on this side, she should take care of this side of this. Why I take care of the one I can be able to take care of with my finances. That's being supportive of your partner. That's being supportive of your husband. And not the other way around. For you to tell somebody, we are getting married, but the expenses will be 50-50. If you love me and I love you, we decide to get married. We should be able to know that, okay, we are supporting each other. We are in this together. Not a mandatory clause in the marriage that it must be 50-50. So because the woman will not pay, you expect the woman to call. If your rent is this, because you want a woman to bring something to the table according to you. If you want to pay light, she will bring half, you bring light. If you want to pay rent, she will bring half, you bring half. No. There are things, sometimes a man will be working, making efforts. You will know that your husband, okay, he's trying his best. You will support him. You will take care of the expenses if you can, as in if you can afford it. Because I feel it's wickedness when you know, okay, this man is trying, but he doesn't have at this point, and you have and you don't do. As a woman, is wickedness on your part. You know? But for the man to say, you must know how much you're earning because you need to bring money. You need to make it 50-50, or you need to make expenses with him in the house. Please, he should come and be doing the work too in the house. Because sometimes some men think staying in the house and taking care of a child or children is an easy job. And I've seen a lot of people that have tried it. The day they try to just stay up to 2 hours with their children or child alone, they saw the difference. They saw what women go through. They saw what women go through. So please, we should not make marriage look like a gamble or a game, because the thing is becoming very boring and annoying when you hear men always making that statement of what do women bring to the table. Excuse me. Women bring a lot and more to the table, because a lot of women still work and still support the family. You should pray for a wife that will support you in prayers, will support you when you're down, to speak words of encouragement to you, to be able to take care of the family, take care of the home front, be there for you. That's the kind of prayer you should pray for about a wife, not a woman that will come and do business deal with you. I heard some people saying a woman that will not do this is a parasite, blah blah blah. Hello, who is now a parasite? You want her to work and bring money to the house and still do all the house chores, while you just work and come back and sit down and eat and have your time with her? No, that's been wicked. That's been wicked, seriously. Some men should learn to do better. They should learn to do better. I just hear some men talk and I feel so irritated. You don't know half of what women go through just to bring forth a child to this world. You don't know. You can never imagine it. If she goes through that process and dies in the process, maybe after a while you will move on and get married to another woman. But you are looking for a woman that will still give birth and come back and still bring something to the table. Is a compulsory thing, is a deal. It's so annoying. And for the ones that are living in insecurity, that don't know, that are insecure of themselves, that don't want their wives to work because they feel their wives will disrespect them when they start earning money, I don't even know what to say to those ones. I don't know what to say to those ones, because I feel most times what you're afraid of is what maybe you think you're doing. That's what you think maybe the woman will do it. I don't see any reason why you should treat your wife well. You're being the man, you're being the husband you're supposed to be, and she's working and earning, and you think she will not respect you. Why? Maybe because some of them will not respect you because before you're used to taking the responsibilities as a husband, but because you think she's working now, the ones you used to do before, you will stop because you feel she has money, she needs to bring it out. If she disrespects you in that light, you're the cause of it. But if you're still doing your responsibility carrying out your responsibility or your duties as a husband and as the man of the house, and how will she disrespect you? How will she disrespect you because she's earning money? No. Then when I used to teach, I would see some women will come and pay because they don't want their children to be sent back home for school fees. They will carry their money and come and pay the school fees and tell the secretary not to let the father know that they've paid, so that they can collect back the money. One day I had to ask one of the women, because then I was still very young. I asked one of the women, like, why is it that you want the school fees to be collected from your husband and given back to you? She said because these men or she was even being specific about her husband. It's not that he doesn't have it, or if he has it at that point, because he sees that she has paid this time around, the next time he will not want to pay. He will claim he doesn't have money because he knows that the wife will go and pay. So tell me, if she disrespects him at that point, will you blame her? Because you feel, okay, she has covered you by not allowing your children to be sent out of school at that point in time. When it's time to pay again, you will not pay because you believe your wife will go and pay. So what are we saying? So as I said before, any woman that sees you carrying out your duty or being responsible as a husband and she earns also, I don't see any reason why she will not support the family. I don't see any reason why she will not help you when your hand is not strong enough. But for you to make it mandatory that she has to bring some, that's what you're saying is what you mean by bringing something to the table is for her to come and do 50-50 with you. You're wrong, sir. You're wrong. It's not okay. You should be able to empower your wife. You should be able to build your wife. Your wife should not be less than what she was when she met you. That's how you know a real man. God was not making a mistake when he made her the head, when he made the man the head of the family. He did not make a mistake. So if you don't live out your responsibility as a man by being in charge, you shouldn't expect any respect, because you've sold your respect. I will still refer back to the Bible that said a man that cannot take care of his family is worse than an infidel. That's what the Bible said. Even if some of them will quote the virtuous woman for you, Proverbs 31 woman. Okay, Proverbs 31 woman, did they say the man made it mandatory for her to work? She knew her potential and she put it into play and she did what she's supposed to do as a virtuous woman. That's why I said if a woman should love you, she will do for you and go extra miles for you. But once you want to make it a mandatory something, a deal, a business partnership of something, because that's what some men are trying to do, making this marriage thing a business partnership. Anything you see, you get. Because if you're in partnership with somebody, if you're doing a business partnership with somebody, you are not the person's boss. It's a 50-50 thing. So you cannot tell the person what and what not to do. You guys must agree on something and stick with it. So in the same way, if you think a woman should do 50-50 with you, Ogbeni, you will do 50-50 with the house chores and every other thing that has to do with the home front. That's just the truth. They say a woman, the man is the crown of the woman. But you want her to be taking care of the responsibilities and you'll be taking the glory outside. You'll be taking the glory. Because if a woman looks good, the glory and the praises will go to her husband. Oh, this man is doing well. This man is taking care of his family. This man is taking, if you see his wife. So all the praises goes to you. So why the whole brouhaha of women bring this to the table? A woman must have something to offer. What she should offer to you is respect. Take care of your children. Take care of the home front. I will still reiterate, I am not saying a woman cannot support her husband or her family. Women are builders once you get the good one. Unless you get that, some people are terrible, both men and women. Once you meet somebody that does not value life or value anything, you will know that person is the wrong is the wrong person. But I'm talking about sensible people that know what life is all about. No woman in her right senses will see her man making efforts or having challenges or this that has the capacity that will not help. That will not help her husband. But for you to make it mandatory that you're telling a woman it must be 50-50, what are you bringing to the table? What are you bringing into this marriage in the form of finances? Then you're wrong in all shade. You're not ready to get married. You're still a boy, sir. Go and hustle and be ready. Because men who are ready to get married know that they are bringing somebody's daughter into their house to take care of her. Before you came, her father was taking care of her. When she got a job, she was taking care of herself too. So if she comes to your house and you see her that if she was looking tattered or looking frustrated, I don't think you'd have married her.
She was looking okay, taken care of before you carried her to your house. So you should be able to take care of her. And if she is in the right position and sees that you are doing your responsibility as a man, as a husband, she will support you. But anybody that will come and say what a woman is bringing to the table is because she doesn't do 50-50 with you. Oh God, may God forgive you. Go and grow up. You are still a child. You are still a boy. You are still a boy. You know, I know a lot of women that if their husbands are not doing well in this, they take care of the responsibilities from beginning to the end. Those men that are asking for what women will bring to the table don't see that one. They don't see that one. Women will wake up 4 a.m., prepare children for school, cook for you, still go to work and still get pressured from their bosses at work and come back home and still face the same responsibilities at home. And at the end of the day, you want her to bring 50-50 with you. But you will go home. If you even have pressure at work, some men will come back and point on their wife. And you will eat. When you want to satisfy your urge, you will still sleep with her. Then the following day, you go back to work. You want her to bring 50-50 with you. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. I'm so pained because I saw somebody saying something. I heard somebody saying something and it really, really annoyed me. Like I was so pissed off. Like, why? And some people will say they don't want their wife to work because they don't want her to, men to start toasting their wife. Or they say, what do you take your wife for? If you're being responsible as a good man, why will your wife agree to somebody to take her away from you? That means you know within yourself you're not doing your part as a husband. So if a woman is working and earning, it's for you to establish your wife because of tomorrow. Nobody knows tomorrow. You will not be here forever. She should be able to stand and still take care of her children, take care of the family. That's why you should build your woman. Not because you want her to bring 50-50 to the table. No. Or because you know she is not only supposed to be just a wife or a mother. She has potentials. God created her to be somebody. There's more to her. You're supposed to flame her fire, not to kill her. You see some women looking vibrant before they get married, and once they are married, they are looking all sunken and drained. And a man still wants them to go and work, as in work and bring money. I will always want a woman to work. I see the effort of your husband. You know, okay, this man needs, okay, for me to support. It's not everything because, as I said, living in abroad is, even in Nigeria now, Nigeria is tough. But living in abroad where you know you pay monthly bills is a heavy load on one person. So any sensible woman will know that she needs to support her husband. But somebody saying bringing 50-50 should be the order of the day. Or that's what is expected of a woman to bring to the table. Foul. You lie. You're wrong or not, as in you're all shades of wrong. Let me tell you, women feel very proud and happy when their husband gives them something. You might be working, I might be working. It's not as if I cannot afford to make my hair. It's not as if I can't afford, but that joy of your husband giving you, make your hair. It gives women this joy. But some men feel, okay, because she's working, you take your hands off everything concerning her. No. No, it's wrong in all shades. So at this point, I just think I just thought to share my 1 cent on what I think about is a long overdue controversy of what women and what women bring to the table and what not. There's this hospital where if your wife goes to give birth, they will let you come into the labor room for you to come and see what your wife is going through. Some men cannot stand it. Some men will practically faint if they see what women go through, then you come and open your mouth and say, what do women bring to the table? If you're not lucky to get married to a good woman, then it's your loss. Oga, stop rubbing it off on everybody. If you are a good man and you will appreciate every good thing the woman is doing for you and doing for the family, not that she brings money on the table for you.
So let's know your take on this topic of what women bring to the table. And if you have not subscribed yet, please do well to subscribe, like and share this video, as this video will help some people understand that women do a lot. They bring something to the table. Thanks for watching. See you again in my next video. Bye.